Ladies and gentlemen, of course, if we look here, this is personally my PC, the status of my PC, and then of course the order says, as we read last time, it says it expires, and then and we also run the scan. Of course, we said that is if it's the work permit, we of course will work for 1 year, then we will have a diploma or a degree there, then they should mail it to us, and then that's why we said work permit, bring here to ZizBank family. So that's why it's for today's, that is July 19, 2021. And then you can see there the device is out of warranties. They say that 2018, that is December the 7th. That's when the computer was purchased, and then used till edition that 2019. So 1 year, so it's out of warranty, and then I really have no idea. So that is the criteria we have, and then if you look, that's the situations of the PC, and then the overview of the PC, then of course ZizBank at workplace, of course ZizBank at work and workplace management. So that is basically the quick overview. If we do that, and then that was our last scan, the other scan, the last scan we have, that is when they ask for updates here, they ask for the messages, and that's the messages there. Then that is basically the systems which we are having, of course, in our households. That is basically that criteria, and then if we now go to different to what we call the forms. Of course, these are forms, okay? These are forms, and then of course you can found there, that is to do with the industrial interviews and questionnaires and answer sheets for the industrial experts. If you are one of the industrial experts, of course, if we start with the question 1, of course, that is basically industrial, and then your do's and your don'ts, then your agreements, and then your don't agreements, and then you agree, and then you are really very agreement. So that is to do the checklist we have there. So you can see there, that is the interview questions. Interview questions 1, interview question 2, as we said. To interview question 53. There, of course. 53. Interview question 53. Okay, so that is basically interview questions, and then if we talk of audition, my stay away from the social media. Why? The reasons, because I was affected, of course, with this kind of the situations. That is Ontario Health for the COVID coronavirus cases. Of course, I went for my second dose there. So the second dose is also received, is complete dose, as I have received two valid doses. The first dose, and then this is the second dose. Now I'm now completed. Then as you can see, I have my visa, I have my Moderna, and then all combined. So on that scales, but it fall me really sick. For the first one did me little bit sickness, and then this one the second dose did me little bit extra sickness, and then that's why I'm still also dizzy, and then but I'm now repairing very much compared to nothing. So if you look here, this is the shoe I just ordered there from the store, and then of course I asked of the closed van like this. This is the closed vents I did want. I got one there. Most of the suits, they look like this, and then I choose from them, but I just close the vent. So easy is just the shoot itself, the jacket, and then no paint, of course. There we demonstrated. So our areas of addition, of our areas of fixing. So that's the areas taking Sudan back to usuals by equatorial states to Sudan, and then throwing addition source somewhere there, and then Sudan to the Sudan, and then Sudan for Sudan. So that is overview of our throwback Monday statements that we are really tackling overview. So of course that is a business. The business is not me, but who does the business there is the one who will at least favor and then recognize they have problems, and then they will fix themselves instead. So not us to go very much and then fix all the things that they have regretted too much. Of course, if we look here, that is my regular routines, and then that is me there, Waine Hassan. As you know, my situations, I'm still not in good conditions, but I'm doing my least best to recognize and then to retail back my normal business as a was. But whatever I cannot attend all the social media's event all in general, but maybe by the end of this week or next week, we will come with the new ideas. Maybe we will input some related data there, and then it may match our own, if those are mostly the orders which has been already forced by addition by the coronavirus, So as for us not to assume on most areas, then we go and we did the job done well. So we appreciated the people who give us the support, and then so who work in the field. And then of course, otherwise this is me there, Waine Hassan, as is it. Then as you know, the dilemmas we have, and then of course I also call my case workers concerning the money that has been stolen from me, and then they were saying they may give maybe back 3,000. I'm not too sure. I did not go to check my bank account, and then have to wait till edition, till my regular schedules of the month, because those guys on the doors, they are not to find. Then I don't have to go and do daily appearance. Then that could be mostly once and at a times. Then of course I may come there, and then of course I do what I have there to do. Then I withdraw my things at the end of the month, and then to compensate the complaint we have that the money went missing when I was depositing. That's the money I have, only balance I have. Then some of the money got stolen off me. So that's the least I have been saying, because even the eating is not properly with me, and then this medicine is too contagious. Has put my eating down, and then that's why I have to sleep a little bit more, and then gain more effort, and then resume my job fully. So that's why, but I'm trying my best. And of course, that is me, of course, Waine Hassan as Ziziton.